video game made movie done right. Another review again, Squigs and
Tic Tac.
So this time we decided to pick something a little bit older, not too old. And another sci-fi movie is Dune. What do you think?
I thought, the action scenes were good. The biggest thing about the action scenes, we talked about Doom, right? This is made from the movie. This is the first movie ever, that they have this first person, like, shooter, I guess, video montage, right? You got the camera right here, and you can see his hands when he's got, like, a chainsaw later on in the movie and stuff, and that's...
I really like that, too. That was my favorite part, I think, by all that happened in that movie. I might have fell asleep a little bit up to that point, but I did really like that part. I haven't played the video game though, so I'm not coming from a person that's played the video game. I do know about the video game. I know what it's like. It's a first-person shooter, and it's old, obviously. So
Dukem Fudge, Doom era.
Yeah, way back in. But I really enjoyed that first person, just giving it back, play it back. We know this is a video game, and we're gonna show it to you that we know that. Yeah. I like that.
Showing you these aliens, and they. It's not as good as another movie we reviewed as far as aliens go, but as far as what they do, how they show these creatures.
Yeah, what they do with what they're given, because they really don't have like a lot of budget. You can kind of tell in that movie that they didn't have a lot to budget off of, but they did a really good job.
Yeah.
So I will say though, coming into this movie, I kind of watched it on a whim, just kind of flipping through Netflix, thinking, okay, I just want something that things are gonna blow up. I don't really need a lot of storyline. I don't need dialogue. So that's what I went in looking for. I went on Netflix. Netflix suggested this movie. I like it when they do that. And here we go. They actually did it right. Yay, Netflix. But we're reviewing Doom, so.
Yeah, like that's the thing about this movie. You don't got to think about it. As far as like Hollywood, right? You can't look at it and be like, oh, you can't complain and be like, well, it's just action. No, that's how it was made. That was the purpose of this movie, and the purpose of this movie was fulfilled as far as what it did.
At the same time, to everyone else who's going out to watch a movie that's not a gamer, they still kind of please that audience too.
Yeah, I think they do that in the storyline actually. Like we want just an action, but like you said, for the cost and stuff, that storyline actually is pretty decent, right? They're talking about is their life on Mars, right? But the storyline is good. It's kind of like the main character, but it's about him and his sister end up going back to the planet. She's actually a researcher there.
Oh, and on that, I do like that. The fact that she was his sister, and they didn't try and throw in another love interest like they do in every movie out there. They try and give this obvious role of man, woman. They got odds and ends at the beginning of the movie. They become best of friends, fall in love, moochie, and that didn't happen this time. I like that. They threw in right away, that's his sister. You know that he's the main character, so it's not going to be exactly the same.
And there was no romance. Like, obviously some of the soldiers, soldiers end up being these horny guys, I guess, right? They try to hit on her, but there is no love stories, so, it's good.
That's another reason why I liked it, for just me thinking going in, I just want some things to blow up. I don't want tearjerk. I don't want, like, a big story that's going to confuse me. It did that. So if that's what you're looking for, this is definitely the movie for you.
I think this is a guy's.
It could be.
Man.
We are both guys, so we don't really know the girl's perspective in that footsteps. But what story they do give you is linear. It's very straightforward, and they managed to sum it up pretty.
And I don't think there really was no room for a sequel either.
No.
It's like
the
movie ends and
start to finish, it just blew stuff up. Yeah. As far as Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson goes, I have to say, as a wrestling fan, another reason why I kind of slightly picked this movie over other things that Netflix suggested.
Yeah, you've always kind of liked that fake crap, right?
Yeah.
WWE stuff.
But the fight scenes though that he had, or the one fight scene I should say, that was hand to hand, it was really well done. I really enjoyed it. You said yes, so obviously you still enjoyed it too. But and I also like the BFG. Those who played the game, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Dwayne shoots it off. It's like, what? Yeah.
That's the word of the day, by the way. BFG. Learn it, love it, like it.
Big.
Yeah. You can just put a beep in there.
I guess I'll have to go ahead and give it 2.5. No, I'd say 3. 3 BFGs out of 5.
And I really liked it, and I'm actually gonna go one step higher. I'm gonna do the 3.5 because I'm kind of whatever 3.5 BFGs. So out of 10 BFGs, that is, I'm not good at math, so you'll do it.
6.5. Dude, you can't do that. 6.5
I can't.
BFGs out of 10.